Ever wonder, out of all those wild experiments done online, which ones could actually go wrong and be considered dangerous if you tried them yourself? Today I'm starting a series where I'm going to put these viral science experiments to the test myself to see how dangerous they really are. For the first experiment, you should definitely not try at home. We are going to be making highly flammable bubbles. This experiment uses butane, a highly flammable fuel mostly used in lighters, but using soapy water, you can trap this flammable gas into bubbles that ignite the second they touch a flame.
So like I said, for the first science experiment, we are going to need 3 items, okay? We are going to need some water, some soap, and then the most important item, and this is what makes it dangerous, this is what's gonna make the bubbles flammable, is you're gonna need some butane, okay? This is the stuff that goes in lighters. Like I said, do not try this at home. I'm a professional.
Stop the cap.
All right, I'm a professional. That's all you need to know.
Oh, hell.
The first step in this experiment is pouring water into a container, then mixing it well with dish soap, pressing the can of butane face down into the soapy water mixture to make these highly reactive bubbles.
Bro, that is hella. Alright, that is a lot of fucking bubbles. Alright, and then you're gonna have bubbles like this. We got these bubbles on our hand. Take the lighter to it. Shit, nigga, damn! I ain't gonna lie, that shit, how they fuck, gang? I mean, like, obviously, nigga, but shit. Nigga almost burnt his hair off, cuz. Bruh finna explode. Nah, facts, bruh. Finna make the whole house go down. Alright, let's do that again. Scoop these bubbles up. Whole handful. Shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that whole live, bruh. That's live. Now for this second one, I'm going to catch the whole pan on fire. Let's see how this goes. Oh! 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 Oh shit! Damn! Nigga, oh my god, how big did that flame get? Yo! Bro, that shit literally was the same height as me, gang. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That may be my favorite experiment so far. I know that's literally the first experiment. Definitely do not try that at home. Definitely do not try that one at home, bro. Because if you do not like set that up properly, bro, you could literally burn down the whole fucking house.
Up next, we are trying the infamous Coke and Mentos challenge, but we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Y'all may already be knowing what I'm about to do for this one. This one isn't that bad. For the second experiment, we are gonna be doing a Coke volcano. You probably already seen this, but I got 2 methods for it. So the first one is gonna involve Mentos. You probably seen this all online already. You drop the Mentos into the Coke, it goes up, right? That's the first one. But then we have baking soda, okay? You put the baking soda into the freaking Coke, and it's more reactive than the Mentos. Like, bro, it's gonna shoot up 10 times higher than the Mentos. Now I'm finna show y'all that, so let's get straight into it. So for this first Coke bottle, we're gonna do the normal method using Mentos. I just put a whole bunch of double-sided tape onto the Mentos so everything is together so we can have multiple Mentos drop into the Coke. This one is going to be messy, so if you can try this one at home, okay? I give out permission to try this one at home, but if you do this, it is going to be messy. I'm letting you know that right now. This is the first one. We're gonna try it. We're gonna drop the Mentos in 3, 2, 1. Shit. Damn. Okay. That one wasn't that bad. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And then now we're going to do the second one. Now this one is going to be a lot more reactive than the first one with the Mentos, okay? So we're going to take our Coke, right? And we're going to mix it with baking soda. Pure baking soda straight into the cap. And it should shoot up way higher than the one with the Mentos, okay? So let's see how that goes. Also for this one, you will need a funnel, okay? Take the top off of this Coke. Hope it does not come out because I did shake it a little bit. Alright, then we're gonna take our baking soda. I'm gonna put my hand at the bottom of the funnel, right? And I'm gonna put the baking soda in here so it goes straight into the Coke, alright? Do this in one shot. Okay. That may have been too much because this is definitely not all making it in there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Damn! Damn! Oh, fuck! I ain't gonna lie, bro. Damn! Bro, y'all saw how high that shot up? Bro, that shit was literally the same height as me, too. What the fuck? Bro, look how much coke is left in here. Dog. Bro, that literally used up damn near all the coke, bro. Like, look at the other one. The other one is still halfway full, bro. That literally used almost all the coke, gang. That was definitely 2 times more reactive, bro. What? Bro, that shit got everywhere. Dog. Hey, it's not as bad as the other videos, bro. Oh, oh shit! Oh, fuck, bro! Oh, in my hand, nigga! Whoa! Dog. Yo, that's fucking crazy. Like the freaking rubber banding videos or the freaking noodle cradle video.
For our final and most dangerous experiment, we're going to be turning ourselves into a flamethrower using powdered sugar and ground cinnamon.
Now, this last experiment is going to be the most dangerous experiment out of all of them, okay? This one, do not try this at home at all under any circumstances. Do not try this one, all right? So for this experiment, we are going to take fire and we're going to mix it with ground cinnamon. Now, if you do not know what happens when you mix fire and ground cinnamon together, basically what happens is, for some reason, ground cinnamon and powdered sugar, for some reason, they are highly reactive to fire. So what we're going to try to do with these 2 items is we're going to try to spit out flames, okay? Just like you be seeing people do at the circus, we are going to try to spit out flames using ground cinnamon and powdered sugar, all right? Do not know how this is gonna go, but we're going to try to see, all right? So just to show y'all that powdered sugar and ground cinnamon is highly reactive to fire, I'm going to make fire. I'm gonna take this alcohol and just pour it into this bowl, okay? And I'm gonna take my lighter, right? We're gonna catch this alcohol on fire. Damn it, I can't even see the fire. All right, yes I can. And then I'm gonna take this cinnamon and pour it on top of the fire. You see, it like, shit. Damn, nigga didn't almost take off his whole fucking head. See at least like little sparks in the air? Now what I heard is you could take powdered sugar, right? Put it in your mouth and then spit it into a fire and it is going to make a big ass fire. Dog, what the fuck? Nigga feel like a dragon. Damn, man. Okay, got this bowl. I'm gonna make my mixture of powdered sugar and ground cinnamon real quick. Taking our powdered sugar, pouring it into this bowl. Now we're going to take our highly reactive ground cinnamon and mix it in here. Y'all see that? Damn, I'm just getting this shit everywhere. And then we're going to mix this up with our fingers. We got that mixed up. This is what it looks like. It's like a light brown color. I have to just really quickly, okay? Low-key nervous, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm low-key nervous. This could low-key be worse than what I just did right now. I'm gonna put the ground cinnamon in my mouth already. Damn. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Bro, my mouth is so fucking dry, I can't even do anything. Alright, that is the end of the stream. If you enjoyed it, please watch this next video right here. It's what YouTube recommends that you will like. Subscribe right over here. Leave a like, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next stream/video.